Hello everyone. Welcome and welcome back to BA Spotlight Podcast YouTube channel. Today I'm really happy as I have a really big news for every one of you. BA Spotlight Podcast is now Spotify original. That means you can listen to audio version of my podcast, that is BA Spotlight, on Spotify and Amazon Music. Moving ahead, today's episode is really special as I have an expert who has 4 plus years of experience in IT industry. She started her journey when she was not really passionate or dedicated or inclined towards joining the IT industry. But one incident changed her life, and now she is 2 times certified Salesforce expert in business analytics domain. She is a mentor to many students. She is a content creator on YouTube, wherein she create content related to education, tailoring your resume, how to apply for jobs, what are the skill set that a student require. So without further ado, let me welcome Saumya Pathak to be a Spotlight podcast as my guest of honor. If you like my content, then do hit the like button. For more such informative videos, do hit the subscribe button. Hello and welcome Saumya Pathak to be a Spotlight podcast, episode number 3, Cracking the Code. Today I'm really happy as I have this opportunity to have you as my guest of honor on BA Spotlight podcast. As you told that you have 4 plus years of relevant experience in the IT domain, so I would like to unlock this knowledge and would like to explore your personal professional journey.
Mhm.
So moving ahead, can you please introduce yourself to my audience and listeners?
Yes, my name is Saumya. I currently work with a company called AXA, and I have almost 4 years of experience in IT. Prior to that, I was in Infosys, and yeah, I have done BTech in electronics and instrumentation. So that was what I have learned, and yeah, later I was selected in Infosys, and I joined Infosys. And when I was in Infosys, I soon recognized that there is something called Salesforce, the platform introduced to me by the company, and we started working on that. And then I shifted to Salesforce business analysis by choice. So this is what something that I have not planned, but yeah, over the years I have gained some experience in IT, and later explored a certain technology. And Salesforce is something that I got really deeply interested in, and then I landed a job here.
It's really great. Before moving ahead, I would like to know your personal journey as well, Soumya. So how did you enter into IT domain?
I was never into like IT stuff. I didn't even know how to use a computer or laptop before that. I didn't know. I didn't know how to code. So this was me. Before that, I liked dancing. I liked yoga. I liked doing all the stuff, but never computers or something like that. But then I was selected at Infosys, and a pandemic came, and I joined Infosys, and then later on it started.
Was IT your preferred domain from the beginning of the career?
We have like in back of the mind we have something called fear of these laptops and computers, because when we,
Basically FOMO.
yes, FOMO, fear of not being introduced to it. So I have always felt that I cannot do it, and technology is something that I wasn't interested in. I was even scared, like when I went to metro station or somewhere where I have to operate a certain device, like certain technical device. I was like really scared inside because I knew I couldn't do it. But that fear subsided when I started working on laptops and computers, and when I was just introduced to it. So that kind of subsided, and it
Okay.
was, or it is in our subconscious mind that we always feel that we cannot do it, because we are like made that way from the beginning of our like when we are child. when we are just first in or in second class, we always feel that okay, I cannot come first, I am some kind of loser, I cannot do it. Some people do it really nicely, you are not able to do it. So I'm going to tell you a story. Like, I was in college and it was my final year, and there was a company called Cognizant came into my college, and I knew how to give a test on computers on or laptops, but then I was giving that test, and I didn't know that laptop. I forgot to carry the laptop charger, and in the middle of that,
Oh, that's sad. So
okay,
because you didn't
the
have
battery
power
was,
backup,
yes,
yeah,
and I couldn't even complete the test. So then I like I had a I recognized myself. Okay, okay, this is something that is happening to me, and I cannot even like complete my test. And am I that dumb? So then after, yes,
you thought basically
I
you
couldn't
couldn't fix it.
fix that, and
Yeah,
I felt that okay, I have to, like, I have to be in that, and I have to learn something from this thing. So then I started exploring more and more, and there I like I landed a job at Infosys, and then I started learning coding. Java was my first language that I've learned, and then yes, obviously Java is quite similar to Apex. So then I have shifted to Apex, and then I have been learning more and more languages after that.
as we all know that there are lot of startups that are being created in India now, and they also have amazing opportunities and work environment. So according to you, professionals should join startups or service based company?
Okay, so it could be an individual choice. Okay, firstly, obviously, you have to check the CTC that is has been provided to you by both of these companies. If the startup is providing you more, you should go with uh, the higher package, obviously. And if you have like seen the insights of the company on LinkedIn or anywhere, if the company is performing well, you can go. But I my concern is these kind of companies don't just fire you. I have been with people who just kind of join certain company, certain startup,
Okay,
and then a month prior or 2 3 months later they kind of get fired. So it kind of provide you edge as well. I am not against with the service based company, whatever, like they hire in people in bulk, they have to show a certain like even to their client. They have bigger clients such as Adidas, Reebok, these kind of client. They may be showing that they have employee strength or something, but then
okay,
it kind of, as an individual, I find no problem in that.
that's fair enough. Soumya, according to you, which platform enables more opportunities for job seekers, LinkedIn or Naukri? And they do really help or not?
Okay. For like India, I have explored all of these platforms called Hire, Shine, Indeed, Seek, even
Okay,
in India. So I don't think you will get an interview call from these platforms. But for Naukri and LinkedIn, yes, you can get an interview call if you have relevant skill, if you have relevant technology experience, or if you're just a fresher, you can also explore the opportunity on LinkedIn and Naukri. So these are actually essential for someone who is just looking for a tech start.
let's say if someone wants to transition their career from non-IT to IT, or someone being an
Okay.
IT graduate want to start their professional career, how can they start?
So in IT, actually for entering, you should know like how to code. Many of my like students, I know a lot of people
Okay,
from YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. So from there, I know a lot of people who are preparing for data analysts. They are just fresher, and I know a lot of things are going on for fresher, and they say that there are no jobs for fresher. There are jobs for fresher, but I think the market is quite challenging. So you will not get a job for the in the field of data analysis as a
okay.
fresher. I can say it in front of camera, obviously, because it's quite challenging in India. If you're outside India, it's very great.
Yes, I do agree. I was also preparing for data analysis and business analysis jobs, and I have applied to various positions
Hmm.
across various domains. And I have noticed that companies are not flexible enough to hire a newbie or fresher for such roles, as data is very crucial for them. But then coding is only one job role for freshers to start their career, Soumya?
Okay. So obviously, these bulk hiring companies can get you into IT very quickly. These are like
Okay,
it's very easy to crack a job at these mass hiring companies. So what they look for is technical skills in coding. Obviously, if you know any kind of language, whether in C, Python, Java, if you can code in any of them, you can get a job. And then aptitude, obviously your logical reasoning, these kind of things that you already learned in your
okay,
10th 12th, or even preparing for some kind of exams. So apart from that, you have to learn to code just for getting into IT. And forget a specific role. You are not going to get into a specific role if you're a fresher. You have to get into IT by coding only.
Soumya, I have seen that you are mentoring many students on TopMate platform through your one-to-one mentorship sessions. And as per your knowledge, what are the skills a person should have to crack a good IT job?
One thing, coding. And if you can get into the support roles, you can come into the support role as well. But then it's up to you whether you want to move from there or not. Some people feel stuck
Definitely.
on the support roles. They kind of do a manual job every day, same kind of task every day. So if you want to move from that, you have to move from that, but you can start from support roles as well. So LinkedIn and Naukri basically cannot provide you what you are looking for unless and until you are genuinely concerned about whether you want to get into it or not. So yes, your skills, obviously your
Okay.
skills matters, and how you project those skills to a recruiter, that is another thing that matters. And yeah, LinkedIn is a platform that kind of connect you to the recruiter. So it's up to you whether you can connect with them and whether you can impress them. It's all on you.
What is the role of resume
Yes.
in hiring process? As we all know, resume is the first piece of content that a company have, and based on that, they select or reject a person.
Resume is extremely important. Why? Because it's something that is going to like share your story, what you have done in life, your what you have, what kind of knowledge you have in the industry. That is something that your resume will tell. And yes, constructing a resume, an ATS friendly resume, is very important. And whenever you send a certain resume to a recruiter, for example, you have applied for a certain position, and if your score is not more than 80 or 75, your resume obviously get rejected by the recruiter. They will not be able to scan certain keywords that they had in their system, their ATS software. And if that kind of like your keywords are not matching with the those ATS scanners, your resume will be rejected. So it's important that you read the job description carefully on LinkedIn or Naukri, and you add in those words that they have already put that in that job description. So you have to add those keywords in your resume. And if they are matching with the ATS scanner and your resume is shortlisted, then after you will be called for the next round, which is interview. So it's extremely important.
Yeah, so you mean to say that we should construct a resume in such a way that it is not only ATS friendly, but it also highlights the technical as well as non-technical skill set of a person.
So yes, ATS is a like certain let's say it's a software that is used by the HR recruiters,
Okay,
because they are not technical. They don't know actually like too much of the technology. What they do is they have certain keywords in their systems, and when you submit a resume, if you, for example, if you have submitted a resume for data analyst profile, and you have learned machine learning, EDA, and SQL, pandas, but you
okay.
have not learned certain other skills that is needed for the job. For example, you don't.
Yes, yes, such as Tableau or Power
Yes,
BI.
Google
Yeah,
Analytics, don't know. Then your resume will not be shortlisted because they kind of have certain percentage that should follow. So that is how you
okay,
be selected. Stick to that only. Like if you're applying for a job for web developer. Okay, you should go and
Okay.
even it's widely available on chat gpt. You can ask them to like provide you certain uh, technical skills, or what you can add
Okay.
in your resume. The like you can get all of the content from these platforms. Or there are, let me, I cannot recall it properly, there is a platform for resume creation.
Soumya, now we are at the end of our podcast session. So, how did you become certified Salesforce expert in the business
Mm.
analytics domain? I want to explore that journey now.
Okay. Firstly, I'm not expert in the sales business analysis, because nobody is expert on such platform which are continuously evolving and changing. So yes, obviously, when I was in Infosys, I was learning different technologies. I was introduced to Adobe Analytics. I could have been a Adobe Analytics developer, would have pursued, but my interest was obviously on Salesforce platform, because that had a lot to explore than what I have seen in the Adobe. Not biased, but yes, I really like the platform Salesforce. So I was working on the Salesforce Service Cloud. It was more of getting the cases on service related cases that I was getting. And then I explored more on Salesforce. Then I have grabbed the certification of Salesforce administrator in this the company that I was in, actually Infosys. So then after I have applied for different jobs, and then I landed a job of Salesforce data analyst, and then I progressed to Salesforce business analyst, because I had a clear documentation skills. I had clear communication skills. I had the stakeholder skills to deal with the, like, how can I deal with the stakeholders and business people. Yes. So
Okay.
that's how I moved from Salesforce data analyst to business. Infosys was quite technical. Like there, I had to work on cases. I had to do this on the functional technical aspect. I was working on the Salesforce. I was working on Adobe, because they have to at the end of the day or at the end of the month they have to do a certain evaluation. They will do your evaluation, or your company or client will do evaluation, like how many
Okay.
cases you have worked on, what was your allocation, the budget allocation, everything would be done on based on those cases. So if you have no, it wasn't even a analytics job. It was not purely coding. We have got certain requests of programmatical changes. If if a component is broken, there was a website. Let's say I'll tell you, it's Adidas. If a component is broken on that website, for example, if a shoe picture is not appearing, so we have to go and see what is the reason, like troubleshooting certain errors, or yes, bug fixing.
Okay.
More of, like, there was programs, but it wasn't like end to end. You don't have to do programming and all. You have to know.
What do you mean by Salesforce partnered organization and what all features do Salesforce provide to their partnered organization?
Okay, well, they are Salesforce platform. Let me tell you that Salesforce is also a product-based company. They have their own products: Service Cloud,
Okay.
Cloud, Experience Cloud, Commerce Cloud, Marketing Cloud, and some more. So they have their own products. If you purchase those products and in bulk, and you have like all of the access for analytics or Tableau or MuleSoft, if you have those products purchased for your company, you have clients. So you ultimately
Yes.
become a partner of Salesforce. It's not that you have a tie up or something. You become a Salesforce partner. Like you will get certain certification voucher in Salesforce. Uh, so this is how this company is related. They have adopted their products. This the company that I'm working in, they have adopted their products, and we are currently using those projects. It's also a product based company. They have their own product.
So, Soumya, moving ahead, I would like to know what is your take on the current job market, specifically talking about IT industry?
I would say there are new jobs are getting created. like in like if you learn prompt building in Salesforce, if you learn Einstein, if you can learn different technologies that are adopting Salesforce, or different opportunities on AI, so then there are many jobs are getting created. Obviously, some jobs will be like replaced with them, but there always will be jobs for you. So if you can explore a new opportunity, new technologies, there are always opportunities going for you.
Okay. We all have read the newspapers and the articles about the recession going in the IT industry. So, what is your take on that? And will AI steal the IT jobs for freshers or not? What is your take?
There are like that I would say that is a false thing to say that jobs are destroyed because of AI. People are still learning in the learning process of AI. Like they are still learning how to build prompt, how to interact with AI. So we are in the process of it, and I don't think till now any job has been impacted because of AI. Yes, in future there will be certain jobs that are like completely manual. For example, if you use Excel, just completely your job is to use Excel. That kind of
Okay.
job would be automated completely, but then there would be a person that would be handling it, and the job for them would be like made easy. And obviously, when Excel was introduced, back in like 1980s or something. I'm not very sure of the dates, but people before that were using charts. The accountants were using charts before that, and everyone thought that okay, Excel is introduced, so most of the accountants' job would be like gone. But that didn't happen even that time. So that is
Right.
true with the AI as well. If you learn to use how to use AI, how to build prompt, how to like use everything in the AI, then your job would be secured. There is nothing that is going to be.
So, individuals should be capable enough to leverage
Yes,
AI. They should learn prompt engineering, is what you meant
yes,
to say.
prompt engineering, a newly introduced agent force in Salesforce. It's a like it's a AI agent. For example, we have customer service agent, similar to what it's an agent force is. So yes, obviously we will be going to use those in future. That's going to happen.
Okay.
Hmm.
Soumya, as you are an expert and you are already into the IT field from maybe last 4 to 5 years, if I am not wrong. So, what is your point of view about the future of IT careers?
See, I have not seen the future, but what I know is that if you're continuously evolving yourself, if you're wherever you are, if you see the opportunity coming your way, you will grab it. And yeah, I'm not sure of whether the IT field will die or not. But what I know is that if you're continuously evolving or changing, adapting new technologies, you will be there. Your job will be secure. It's up to you only.
Okay. So, which technology is currently in trend, and which technology people should learn to excel themselves or to make themselves relevant in the industry?
Obviously, for now, it's AI. Whatever platform you're using, whatever cloud you're using, you have to know AI. AI is something that is going to be there everywhere. Even if you use normally WhatsApp, you'll get AI icon very soon. In uh, obviously on WhatsApp as well. On everywhere you'll use AI.
We already have,
Meta.
yeah, I agree. We already have AI.
So everything would be integrated with AI. If
Yes,
you are you know how to like work with that, you're gonna be on top of it. So yes, it's always great to interact with someone who is at your level. Like for example, we cannot talk this thing with our family member. Obviously, we cannot talk technology with uh, the people who
who are
like
not
are
interested
not
or
aware.
who are not aware.
Affair. Obviously, making them aware is our job, but yes, it's always great to learn from other people as well. And it was like really great podcast that we had. Thank you for inviting me on that. Arya.
Thank you, Soumya, once again for being our guest and being a spotlight on BA Spotlight podcast. Looking forward for more such conversations. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.